Okay, Liam, we just created some action and emotion imagery for you for Matthew 5, verse 1. The first word of Matthew 5 is ant, and. So there is a giant Honey, I Shrunk the Kids ant trying to chew on your tree, which is your first file. He's slobbering all over it. He's got a leash around his neck. You follow the leash and you see that it's held by a blind guy. He's like, hey, Larry, where's he? And everybody's telling him, hey, your ant's trying to eat the tree. So what is this? He's got a seeing eye ant and seeing. Next, we have a professor, a math professor, wearing a crucifix. He starts writing on the ant's head the multiplication table. He's teaching the neighborhood the multitudes. He's teaching the multitudes and seeing the multitudes. He rips off his professor uniform and suddenly he's He-Man. He's got the orange hair, he's got his chest exposed, but then he gets cold. Puts down his sword and he puts on his winter coat and he's got a cup of coffee. He went up. Next, he pulls out an apple out of his pocket. He sits on the ground, he turns it on, it erupts and becomes a mountain. Wow, people are falling backwards. He went up on a mountain. Who's on the top of the mountain? The ant. The ant's still there chewing on the tree. He goes, hey, instead of chewing on that tree, have a Wendy's burger. Wendy, when he. And when He-Man sits down on a chair and he gets a buzz cut by the ant. And buzz is was. He was seated. He sits in a chair and he's chewing on sunflower seeds and spitting them out. Seated. And when he was seated, next we have the disciples there, and there's a whole group of them. One of them has a hissing cat scratching on his arms and stuff. His disciples, and one of them has a cane, like a disco guy, cane. His disciples came, and finally there's another guy who's bringing two hymnals to him. And seeing the multitudes, he went up on a mountain, and when he was seated, his disciples came to him.